All right, hello everyone, it's silverkyle, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Invincible Iron Man Volume 1 Omnibus from the Silver Age. This is the 2023 reprint. I believe it came out in late summer, early fall of 2023. And I love me some Volume 1 reprints from the Silver Age because I like reading everything in chronological order. I'm not really super excited to dive into this necessarily, but I feel like I need to, partly because of my OCD. And one thing I have to say, though, these covers are absolutely gorgeous. Look at all the colors popping. This one right here is just beautiful. Great stuff. So it retails for $100 in the US, $125 in Canada, and collects Tales of Suspense 39 to 83 and Tales to Astonish 82. That's another thing that I absolutely love about these. It's just straight up issue this to that pretty much. We've got the flaps. Creators. Stanley, Don Heck, Gene Colan. And that's another thing too. This is the standard edition cover. Modern take. I would have much preferred pretty much any of these covers, but the other one that you can get is that specific first issue there with Iron Man. Same thing for the spine. And then Iron Man in the back. So I'm happy to have this. I don't know necessarily when I'm going to read it because Iron Man has never really been one of my favorites in the comics. I've never read an actual Iron Man comic though, I only know his character from reading Avengers. And this was manufactured in IMAC in Turkey. So we're going to see a lot of the bleed through. And it was very apparent with this one for me. One of the ones that I feel I saw the most bleed through. So just bear that in mind for those that care. For those that don't, everything else about this omnibus seems pretty good. If you're looking for Invincible Iron Man from the 60s. And there we go. The first issue with Iron Man, Tales of Suspense 39 in his gray suit. So yeah, I've never read any Iron Man single issues because he was always a character that I liked being part of the Avengers, being, arguably one of the leaders, depending on what was kind of going on, one of the main focal points of that team. But I felt he was, oddly enough, he worked well as a team player, even though that's the exact opposite of really what he is. In the Avengers, I feel like in the Avengers comics that I've read, he very much does seem to work well as a team player. And not so much as a character that I would want to read in single issues as much. I never picked up any Iron Mans as a kid in the 90s or in the 2000s. But I do want to read some specific runs. I think I'm going to start with this one, dive into some of the more modern stuff after this. I don't think I'm going to read everything from Iron Man, but I do want to read this first volume. In terms of the paper quality, we do get a combination of gloss, and then sometimes it has that dust feel, unfortunately. Whoa. Look at that Iron Man face. Some issues with Captain America and Iron Man teaming up. Let's go to the end for the extras. That one. He's looking a lot more modern there now. It's only like, what, mid-60s? I like the look of that. Yeah, some of this artwork is great. And that's pretty much it. Oh, we got a few extras in the back here. That's nice. From the movie. Crazy how a character who wasn't part of the main biggest comic book characters ended up starting the MCU and becoming one of the most famous characters because of the portrayal of his character by Robert Downey Jr. I mean, he was perfect for the role. He completely owned it. He did such a great job. It helps, though, that especially that first Iron Man, that it was a solid script. I feel like that really helped. It was a combination of Robert Downey Jr.'s phenomenal acting and understanding of the character to be portrayed on the big screen, along with a good script that worked really well. And it ended up being a character that wasn't that known and then became a, really engulfed in pop culture. All right, let's just go to close to the middle. It's almost there, just for that eye. It's not too strong, but it's a smaller book too, so it's not as needed. It's not horrible for the size. And there you have it. The Invincible Iron Man Volume 1 Omnibus 2023 reprint. Thank you all for watching. You have been bearded in. Beardage!